Hello and welcome to my channel. This is going to be a general tarot reading for those born under the energy of Leo. This will be for January 2019. So I hope you all had a happy Christmas, and we'll see, hopefully 2019 will be your year. We'll see what January will be like. Also would like to thank those for supporting me on my channel while I've just been starting out. I do appreciate all the likes and the subscribes. Thank you. So let's see. Okay, so the focus of the reading, Three of Swords in reverse. So this is coming out of a heartbreak, out of a very difficult situation. It could relate to possible third party as well, a challenge in this. It's a magician. So your challenge is to be able to, I'm getting it's like manifestation is the challenge. Trying to manifest the relationship that you want, the career that you want, or it's something that's giving you trouble being able to create something that you really want and desire. For some reason there's a blockage to that. Foundation, it's Queen of Swords. This is relating to strong communication or rational thought. This also could be an air sign that you're dealing with. It could be the person that you've come out of a relationship with, or it could just relate to your energy at the foundation of this reading. So being clear, honest communication, being rational in your decisions. In the recent past, have the Eight of Swords upright. So this is relating to feeling trapped, feeling stuck, like there's no way out. And that's quite possibly why this has been such a challenge, is because you just don't feel like in that state where you can manifest something positive, when all you've been feeling had been depression, melancholy, and those sorts of emotions. It seems that it's something that is in the past and something that you've managed to deal with. So as you are now, Page of Swords in reverse. So this is relating to, in this time, or in this moment, you're really not wanting to communicate well with others. I think this is something that's sort of come around. You've just sort of come out of this sort of state, and you're kind of keeping to yourself, keeping things close to your heart, and going into a bit of reverse of this, where it's like you just sort of, if people ask you like how you're going, yeah, I'm fine, great, how are you, sort of thing is sort of what I'm getting. It's not like intentionally lying to someone, but it's just brushing over things. You don't want to discuss it or deal with it at this time. In the near future, I have the Queen of Cups in the upright. So this could relate to either a person, a water sign, could be coming into your life, or it could be relating to finding that emotional stability, finding that heart space is what I'm getting. It's being in a position where you're ready to offer the cup to someone, or it could be someone coming in to offer a cup to you. So, but this is speaking to me a lot about emotional stability, being able to be in a position then where you can give and receive, and not having it just one-sided. So as you see yourself in this situation, Ace of Cups. So giving yourself a lot of self-love, healing from the situation. It could also be relating to, you might have already come across a person that's ignited a spark in you that you feel a very strong connection with. How others see you. Wheel of Fortune in the upright. So this is talking about like your luck is about to change, like things are moving in your favor. It's divine timing is what I was trying to say. Your hopes and fears. Five of Cups in the upright, which is relating to mourning a loss, but there is hope, there is a possibility, a chance of new love. It's something you're hoping for, but I'm getting it's like you're afraid you're not able to let this stuff go where it's going to affect you in the future. A possible outcome. Death in reverse. So it could be relating to not being able to let go completely and not wanting to end the cycle, not wanting to transition. I'm getting a few different things from this, so it could relate to a few different people, but this could be a reconciliation. Either you or this other person comes back and not ending the cycle with them and finding new love together again. This could be you in yourself, where you're coming through this part of your life and becoming more emotionally stable and loving, not only to yourself but to others. And it could be possible someone else that's coming in to bring you that cup and to find new love. Either way, fortune is on your side. That's what I'm getting from that. I'll mention too, with the Three of Swords, when you're in that heartbroken emotional state, which is showing that you're coming out of, probably made you a little bit colder, a little bit more resentful perhaps, but it's also not being able to see or think about things clearly in that time because of all the emotional stuff that's going on. It's like you make something out to be worse than it is, or something like that. So it seems like that you've come through that stage, but I just wanted to mention it. Okay, overall here there's an Eight of Wands in reverse. So this could be a lack of communication, lack of going forward movement. It's relating a lot more to this. We're just not really wanting to communicate with other people. It seems like been through a bit of a harsh time, and you kind of just want time on your own coming through this phase. And it seems like it's going to be, you're going to come out pretty well from it, one way or another. I mean, it's all working out in your favor. So we'll get some clarifiers here for you, Leo. Let's see. One more shuffle. Okay. So the Three of Swords in reverse. I'm getting I'm seeing the Strength card, which is, you know, the card of Leo, but I'm feeling like this has only made you stronger as a person. You're quite resilient, and you've grown from this. I've got two cards here actually for this. So Three of Wands in the upright, which is looking to the future, being hopeful. The Sun in reverse, even though things have been pretty dark lately, you know, you're still hopeful, still having that faith. And it's just something that's like, it'll take time, really. You know, if it takes, you know, some time to, I'm getting to, it's like, you've probably been a little bit emotionless about it, and I'm getting called to sort of say, it's like, you know, it's okay to mourn, it's okay to cry if you need to, you know, it's a part of the healing process, you know. It doesn't make you like weaker to do so. It can actually, you know, make you stronger, and this will help bring you into this space here, calm, balanced emotionally. So let's see the Magician here, this challenge. Three of Swords, yeah. So that's pretty much why, because of the heartbreak, what's been happening, what's going on, find it like it's like you've taken a hit from it. It's taken out some of your power. What you're manifesting is possibly more negativity, and I think that you've come to realize that, and it's going to bring you into a more positive state. It'll just take a little bit of time, a bit of healing. Let's see this Queen of Swords. Ten of Wands in reverse. So yeah, it's also relating to death in reverse. It's not putting down this burden, it's like you're carrying it with you. It's like you haven't let it go, you've pushed it aside, where it's like you're not thinking about it, you don't want to think about it. You know, it's it's something that you'll have to deal with when you're ready in your own time, because otherwise it can affect what's going to happen, but things will happen when they're supposed to. Eight of Swords. Death, yeah. It's calling to an end of the cycle, to an ending and a new beginning. And being that this was in the recent past, so most likely that was the ending of the relationship here with the Three of Swords, which puts you into a understandably depressing state. Two cards here for, so we have Ten of Swords in reverse and Page of Swords in the upright. So basically it's like you can't communicate without bringing up all this stuff, so what you do communicate is quite small and short, brief. What words you do use are quite general, because you're still carrying this this grief, this hurt, this suffering with you, at least at this time. But it will come. It's just you need to take time for yourself. You know, you're saying, you know, it's like sometimes you just need to just let it out and release it. So let's see, Ace of Cups. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So you feel like you've lost this stability that you had in your life from this. It could relate to an earth sign too, possibly, but I think it's sort of, it could have affected work, I suppose. Maybe it's something that you had to leave work over, or relocate to a different position or company, that sort of thing. It could be a monetary loss out of this, perhaps. For example, like you might have found out they were, you know, stealing from you or something like that, and it's left you in a position where you're less stable financially. Wheel of Fortune. Ace of Wands. Yes, there's a new beginning coming in, and it will happen when the time is right. I feel I'm getting it's like once you put an end, once you transition, you've transitioned from this cycle, and you're in this cycle now. Once you transition and you're able to deal with these burdens and let go of the past, let go of the hurt, pain, and suffering, to forgive them, to forgive yourself, and let this transformation occur. It's showing, yeah, there's a new beginning happening here. Fortune is in your favor. Five of Cups. I'm getting the word it's unexpected, like, yeah, it might just sort of happen out of nowhere. Yeah, Temperance. So basically this is, yeah, it's speaking of healing, becoming balanced, both emotionally and mentally, finding peace and balance. Death in reverse. For a possible outcome here. So we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, so you're not wanting to move forward in this, you're not wanting to I'm just feeling it's like you just don't want to deal with this stuff right now. It's something that you will have to, but it's just like, not now. I just don't want to deal with it, is what I'm getting. So that's why this cycle hasn't ended yet. And yeah, it's just like you're not wanting to let it go, whatever this heartbreak is. I believe you think you've dealt with it the best way you know how, or at least the way that worked for you at the time, but it hasn't been dealt with properly, it hasn't been resolved, it hasn't ended. And that's what's keeping you from moving forward. Okay, and Queen of Cups. King of Cups in reverse. Interesting. So, this could be... Yeah, it's strange because it's balance and unbalance. It's like, if this is relating to the emotional state, then it's like you're in two halves. It's like a part of you is healed and a part of you hasn't. And it's much to do with this, not letting go of this. It's still affecting. For others, it can mean that, yes, it's a water sign that's either coming in or you'll be going towards. And what I'm getting with the reverse is it's not going to be like deeply emotional conversations or like really heartfelt. Like, this is someone that you're going to laugh again with, like you're going to have fun and laugh, you know, and to just like, because it's like you'll deal with this stuff when it comes. I believe this person will be able to help you with that if you choose to open up to them. I believe that if this is a person coming in for you, that they're going to be quite good for you and help you resolve this stuff, or you will be able to do so yourself. It may just take, a bit longer. What else? Perhaps they've been going through their own stuff, it seems like, where it's caused them unbalance that you might not know it. Maybe they've had their share of relationship stuff, and they've managed to balance themselves. Or perhaps maybe they're not showing. It's like, if you actually had a conversation, it's like they'd know exactly where you're coming from, because they've come from that place themselves. Overall here, 5 of Swords. So yeah, it's basically, I'm being told, it's like, be honest with your communication. Don't try to be deceptive, or try not to brush over things, at least with the people that you believe are important to you, because they're only trying to help. And they want you to heal and get better and have love and be happy and all the great things. So yeah, you could, inadvertently, cause some harm to people with some of the words, that you're saying, or maybe they feel neglected or left out because you won't talk to them. So it's just something to be aware of. Alright, I'll pull a couple more cards here. Oops. So what's the most important messages here for Leo? What does Leo need to know the most? Material and spiritual prosperity. And this relates to the 6 of Pentacles. What else does Leo need to know? I'm just getting from that, like, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna work out fine. It's like you will find that balance, you will find that peace. Things will start getting better coming into the new year. Might not be immediately, but it depends on whether you choose to go through it on your own or with someone else, I suppose. What's the message here for Leo? Oh, yeah. Balance, and this relates to justice in the normal tarot. So it looks like there is some karmic shit going on here that's being dealt with. This could relate to legal stuff, but I don't really get that with this. I feel like it's like you're being watched over, so have some faith, because things are going to be okay. Let's see here. Pull a couple cards here for love. What's your advice? What does Leo need to know for their relationship? Yes, soulmate. Soulmate's coming in for you, Leo. This is something that it could actually help bring balance, or it could happen after you are in this balanced state. Once you have found this peace, that's who you could attract into your life. Or this could be someone that comes in that you have a soulmate connection with. What else do we have here for Leo? So yeah, things are going to get better. That's what I'm trying to say. Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Yeah, I'm a terrible singer. Thanks for acknowledging. What else do we have for Leo? Retreat. Yeah. This could be talking about, it's like getting away for a while and doing so with this person. When you feel like time is right, it'd be good to go away for the weekend and really then talk on an emotional level. Hopes, fears, dreams, wishes. Talk about the past, talk about the future, talk about all the stuff that you feel you couldn't before. And that's what I feel, it's when the cycles are going to end completely. And that will take on a new, then that's, the past has ended, and then this is a new beginning coming in. The Ace of Wands here. But it's also taking time for yourself, to find balance, find peace within yourself. It's a very important thing. Like I was saying, I'll mention it again, cry if you have to, scream if you have to, whatever it takes, to sort of let this stuff go, let it out. Don't take it with you into the next relationship. It seems it's going to be a very loving one. Okay, Leo, well, thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed your reading.